Hi guys, I'm a bit nervous doing this very first video of mine because I'm not technically versed whatsoever, so I hope that you can all hear me well and see well, and hopefully you are interested to know more about what's going on with Carlee Russell. There have been so many videos made already. It's all over the news, obviously. Otherwise, you won't be clicking on my video probably. And it's all over social media, all over YouTube. So maybe whatever we'll discover in this tarot reading you've already heard or seen, or maybe we'll discover something new. I've seen a bunch of videos online, especially on YouTube. That's basically how the news reached me in the first place, because I'm not from the States and I'm not living in the States currently, or ever have been living there. So yeah, it's made its rounds outside of the States as well. And I'm personally curious to know more, especially about her motives and what will happen further down the line, and her motivations, why she did it, and yeah, her state of mind, basically. Like, what was her state of mind? Why did she do all this? Why did she went through all the trouble to do this? So hopefully this tarot reading will be enlightening. But please take it with a grain of salt. All what you will see in a moment, it's just my personal interpretation of the cards. I don't claim to know anything for a fact. I don't know anybody involved personally, obviously. And yeah, it's just for us who are interested in tarot and who love tarot readings, to be a bit noisy in a way, and to get to know more. But take it with a grain of salt. It's all alleged. It's just for entertainment purposes. And yeah, just my own interpretation. I could be 100% false. All right, let's get into it. So first of all, I will be using the Shaman Soul Oracle deck. Whoops. Probably would be more useful if it would be in English. But my other decks are, I promise. And those are just images anyway. Yeah, so I also have some books with me. The books which are the pendants to the Oracle decks. Just in case, you know, especially because in my tarot readings I usually use the decks which I feel like using on a specific topic, and some of them aren't the decks I use frequently. And yeah, I also am not like a professional tarot reader yet. I mostly read just for friends and family, and just because I was interested in tarot from a very young age. So yes, please be patient with me. I'll try my best. All right, let's do this. Put this over there for a minute. Put on the other ones aside for a minute. Okay, so Universe, please tell us who is Carlee as a person. Who is Carlee as a person? What are her characteristics, her personality? Please talk to us. Please let us know about her. Okay, those ones. Oops. Okay. Is that all, or do we need more cards? Is this all, or do we need more? Dear Universe, please let us know about Carlee, whatever there is to know. Okay, no, I think we are good. I don't even know how many cards we've gotten. Oh, we've gotten 4. All right. Stillstand. Standing still. Okay. Der Coyote. Die Visionssuche. The search for vision and the coyote. And die Hüterin der Erde. The keeper of the earth. All right. So basically, how I interpret the cards most of the time is first, I let my intuition guide me and kind of read or I don't know, just feel out my own first impressions, and then if I'm not sure about a card, I ask for clarification or I consult the book which comes with the oracle deck. Okay, so the Stinsdale obviously probably is the most self-explanatory. I would say that's maybe pertains to her current development or where she is in life or how she felt before this whole hoax. Let's use this term. I think it's okay to use it in this instance, before the hoax. So I think that was her feeling. She felt like she is at a standstill. She maybe needs to do something to alter her situation, to somehow change her situation. All right. So the coyote, I think the coyote is maybe someone else, maybe another spirit, another person, another, I'll clarify, I ask for clarification in a bit, or actually I can do it right now as well. Okay, Universe, could you please clarify the coyote? What's the coyote about? Who is it about? Is it about Carlee or a family member or a friend of hers? What's the coyote about? Universe, please help me out here. I also sometimes shuffle longer or less long. I don't know. Also, I shuffle with my eyes closed. So if you're wondering why the hell is this such a mess, I don't even know. Okay, I think this is maybe the card. Hello. Oh, okay. A lot of different paths. Literally, it says a lot of paths. Okay, coyote, a lot of paths. Then the search for vision. All right, a lot of paths. So maybe I mean, the most obvious explanation I feel like would be if Carlee thought or felt like currently that she was at a still stand, that her life was not going in the direction she wanted it to go, or her job situation, or maybe everything, you know, sometimes a person thinks that she, like, everything seems to be at a still stand. So then she had a lot of different paths she could have taken, right? So she was contemplating, I feel like, maybe what she could do next, which way to go, so to speak, literally. Or maybe it was specifically in preparation for this hoax, this faked kidnapping. Maybe she was like contemplating, discussing a lot of different possibilities, or literally a lot of different paths she could go or she could take in order to make it look like she was kidnapped, you know. I mean, I don't know. I've never been in this area, obviously. I don't know. Maybe those paths were literal different paths she could take, you know, in order to get off the highway. Or maybe those could be paths, not so literal, you know, in the sense that she had a lot of different ideas, you know, like different ideas she could take. But I still want to read up on quickly on what the coyote card means. It's card 11. Let's see. Because my gut feeling tells me this actually could be another person, as I've said before. I don't actually quite think this is her. But let's say what my trusting book says. Okay, so it says here, I mean, those of you who are German would be able to read it, maybe, and to understand it. So it says the coyote is a symbol for a holy gauner, which is like a holy, well, maybe bandit, maybe, you know, God. Yeah, like a trickster. A trickster is maybe a better word. A holy trickster. Oh, interesting. Der auf Umwegen für Wachstum und Einsicht sorgt. So, a trickster who, through not a linear path, through quite a more challenging path, is trying to bring growth and enlightenment. Enlightenment by making sure that things don't go according to plan. Oh my God, isn't that something? The coyote is, in this oracle deck, a holy trickster who makes sure things don't go as planned. Oh my God. All right. So, and basically it says that sometimes selections the coyote is bringing at first seem confusing, but at the end they turn out to be for your best. And it also says that sometimes it can be that you have pretty idle dreams and materialistic dreams, and maybe you should compromise, or are there other people who are controlling you or tricking you in order to reach their goals? the coyotes howling will remind you that those lections can be pretty hurtful. Oh my God! If that's not pertaining to her situation, I don't know what is. All right, so maybe then the coyote, I think I was right. I think the coyote is another person. Let me make sure it's still recording. Yeah, we are recording. Oh my God, I have been talking already for 16 minutes. What? Okay, forgive me if that's gonna be hours long. No, I hope not. But, so right, the coyote is another person then, a trickster. Who, maybe the coyote contemplated a lot of different paths to take then. Oh my God. And he or she, the person, was maybe trying to teach her a lesson. By what? By maybe originally it wasn't her plan then. Maybe it was someone else's plan. But I don't know. I don't think it was someone else's plan. I mean, my gut feeling. But I think just even just based on this card, there was someone else involved. And this person who was involved maybe doesn't have her best interest at heart, or like it is a trickster person at his or her core, but he or she was trying to teach her a lesson. Interesting. Okay, the search for vision. I think, so basically this oracle deck is a very spiritual one, usually, but I don't think that we are talking about a particularly spiritual instance here, right, or event. So I think we must, or I must in this instance try to read the cards in a more earthly, worldly manner, so to speak. So I think the vision, the search for visions is basically just a search for, if we are talking about Carlee and her situation, maybe because I asked initially who she is, right, as a person, I think maybe she's constantly searching for who she is, or for her next, I don't know, for either who she is at her core, maybe she's not secure at all at her core, not sure how she's supposed to be in life, who she's supposed to be. Either that, or if we are talking about the situation, about this situation specifically, again, maybe she was searching about the best way to go about this. I literally feel there was a search about how to do that. I don't think the plan, so to speak, if there was an initial plan, again, well, I don't know, but based on those cards here, on these cards, I feel like that she, or maybe she and another person, were thinking about how to go on about this, how to do all this. It would make sense, right? Especially like if you think about the conference of the law enforcement conference, right? Where they talked about her internet searches. Those also would, I feel like, point to what I've just said, her searching for a way how to do it. Okay, and this card here is interesting as well. Die Hüterin der Erde, the keeper of the earth. What's up with that? I also don't feel like it's Carlee. I feel like this maybe pertains to another person. Let's see. Can we please get a clarification, dear universe? If we are supposed to, could you please help me out with this card? Is there another? Okay, this one. The present. Oh no, the gift. I'm sorry, the gift. The gift. All right. Let's see what our book says. It's number 18 and 23. Okay. Okay. It says, because you are creating the world yourself, you're also responsible for its well-being. So, okay, this Hydra der Erde is basically takes care of the world. Yes, that makes sense. Okay, okay. But I feel like it also says down the line that if you haven't, you should take contact to a friend or somebody who is in a predicament if you haven't had any contact with them for a long time. And you should start doing things which are good for you and for your own well-being. Okay, so maybe, interesting. Maybe it is about Carlee after all. Maybe this one is like pointing us in the direction that she hasn't been taking care of herself and her well-being. I mean, it would make sense, right? Otherwise, maybe we wouldn't have been in this situation. So maybe she wasn't have been taking care of herself and her needs and her well-being, you know, like either spiritual or mentally or physically or all of those three. So it definitely says you should be taking care of yourself, and you should also, isn't that interesting that it literally says you should get in touch with people who are worried about you. So maybe this card is like, get in touch with the police department. Start talking. All right, and the gift. What is the gift about? Gift. Oh, okay. It says you just can give what's yours, right? But things you give away because you don't like them or you don't want to have them, they don't count as presents. Presents here. And the present asks you to be grateful for what you have and to be grateful and give gratitude towards the people around you. Okay, so maybe this is a card pointing to her being selfish. I feel actually just justified in saying that she, at least from what we've seen, right, so far, it seems like she is a pretty selfish person. I'm careful, I don't want to throw those terms around, but in this specific instance, I feel like, yeah, her actions, at least in this instance, were very selfish, right? So this card is saying, be grateful for everything you have. And at least from the outside looking in, it looks like she has a lot to be grateful for, right? I mean, her car she was driving is a pretty expensive one. Her home, from the photos we've seen, looks really, really nice. Apparently she was living in a very nice area, right? She was working at the spa. Obviously, of course, a person could have all this and still have a lot of different other things going on in their life, right? Causing problems. But at least in a material, oh my god, why can't I speak? In a material way, from a materialistic point of view, it seems like she had a lot to be grateful for. All right, interesting. Interesting if that's true, if she felt like she's at a still stand. Isn't that interesting? And that there's a trickster involved. And that the oracle deck literally called her out and said you should be grateful for what you have and you should take care of yourself. All right, let's put all of them here. Well, and let's take a tarot deck. That's actually is, why am I trying to hold it in a completely different direction? This is the Lights Years Tarot. I actually thought that those images would maybe look pretty nice on camera, because I have a lot of tarot decks which are really fun to read for me, but they look pretty abstract on camera, so I thought maybe it's better if they look less abstract on camera for this case. All right. So, dear universe, dear deck. So, what does Carlee think now? What does she think about everything? What are her thoughts on this whole situation, right? How does she feel about it? Universe, how does Carlee feel about it? Please let us know. Universe. Alright, this one. Maybe universe, let us know. Okay, cards are starting to fly out. Dear universe, please let us know. What does Carlee think about it? How does she see the situation now? What are her thoughts and feelings about all this? Universe? Are those the only cards we are getting, or do we need, or is there something else? Okay, I feel like this one. All right. Okay. Oh yeah, another thing is sometimes if I feel like it, I would turn a card. Or sometimes I won't. Let's see. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we get the Hermit, Six of Pentacles, and Seven of Swords. Six of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. Interesting. Okay, the Seven of Swords is usually about gratitude. I feel like in this instance it's actually maybe should be upside down. Maybe it's like an impatience and frustration And doesn't it actually look like a person trying to escape? I mean, he literally is running somewhere, right? I think that is her actually being frustrated in this instant. I also really like this book by Van. She makes such great tarot videos on YouTube. Her book on tarot is literally my tarot Bible. So let's see what she says on the Seven of Swords. So this is the major corner. Swords. Here are my little swords. We don't know what Carlee's sign is, right? We don't. Okay. 5 of Swords, 6 of Swords. 6 of Swords is the internet. Oh, 7 of Swords. Alright. Oh yeah, 7 of Swords. Right. When we have the traditional cards, it's deception and deceit, right? Someone who flees from the norms of their time, but who can also be very cunning. An outcast. Contemplating something unethical in the reverse. Indicates that the seeker will get caught. Card may suggest subject of gossip. Interesting. Isn't that interesting that I felt like and still do that it needs to be in reverse for this? Yeah, maybe she's like, I feel like she's like, oh my god, all those people, what are they? Why are they so enraged now all of a sudden, you know? I feel like she thinks all the outrage is not justified. Even so, in my opinion, it is. But I don't think Carlee would agree. I feel like she's, oh my god, this is getting on my nerves. Literally. I feel like she's angry. Right, 6 of Pentacles. Where are my Pentacles? Oh, no. 6. Yeah, definitely not about work for your Pentacles. Isn't it about like wealth, right? 6 of Pentacles. Okay, so the author says generosity, benefactor, benefiting from great generosity of others. Yeah, she definitely have been greatly benefiting from the generosity of others, right? All those people first posting about her situation to get the internet even to notice, and then all the resources who were put into finding her. I feel like 6 of Pentacles in this sense is very, very on part with the situation. And I even heard about GoFundMes created in her name. I don't know if it's true, I didn't go look, but if those were, it would be another explanation for the 6 of Pentacles, right? And maybe, I feel like maybe, if we look at those three cards together, maybe Carlee is actually a little bit afraid that she will need to pay all the financial benefits or all the benefits she received if there is a GoFundMe, and if, oh, why is it? All right, let's I don't know if this actually was the universe who wanted this card to flip, or basically it was just me gesticulating too wide, but still, nonetheless, it flipped over. Let's put it like here a little bit. Do you guys, can you even see it? No, you cannot see this card. This was a card which flipped over while I was talking. So yeah, I feel like she is afraid that she will be either fined or maybe both, will be fined and will need to pay all the money back. And definitely, I kind of feel she's angry. She's like this, you see the person running away, and then I feel like she's like the crow, being like, what? Why are you guys like, and the Hermit in reverse, I feel like she wanted, in this instance, I feel like it's not about solitude for the purpose of, you know, like going on a, I don't know, pilgrimage, or, you know, just being on your own and asking yourself about solutions, or about, it's not about learning about herself. It's literally about her wanting to escape for a bit and to be hidden, and it just didn't work out. So yeah, basically in short, I think she's angry. She's angry about the situation. And what is this? The Emperor in reverse. Interesting. The Emperor in reverse. So it's, again, it's a oh, I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to be a male figure, right? But same as the coyote, let me check if you guys even can see this card. This one, right? Do you remember this one? I feel like the coyote and the Emperor could maybe be the same person. I mean, the Emperor in reverse. Even the book says coup d'etat. Isn't that interesting? So, it's, I don't feel like, usually if it was upright, it would be a figure of a high authority figure, right? With a lot of power. And it's in reverse. So I kind of feel like this person now, I don't want to say have been stripped of their power, but can you guys even see it? Me being completely new at this YouTube thing, not being sure if you can even see things. Okay, so yeah, I feel like the coyote or the Emperor have been not like literally stripped of their power, but they're in an impossible position now. They did not think the whole thing would play out how it played out. So now they're like, how do we get out of this predicament? I wanna do this and that, and they can't. They kind of can't. I feel like. Okay. So those were our oracle cards, right? Maybe I put them underneath. How do other YouTubers do that? How do they have so much space on their table to put all the cards? Oh my god. Well, they were like that, right? Wait. They were like that. Alright. And those were our other cards. Oh my god, I'm making a mess. Okay. Alright, okay. Let's continue. Interesting. Okay, and finally, universe. I'm still curious about those other people. Maybe universe, were there other people helping Carlee? Were there other people helping Carlee? Dear universe and spirits, please tell us. Dear universe, were there other people helping Carlee? Whoa, whoa! Did you guys see that? Oh my god. Oh, okay, those were just 2 cards. They somehow felt heavier. Okay, now I don't know. I think maybe because they fell out like this, kind of feel like maybe they would be upside down, both of them in reverse. Wait, what is this even? Knight of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. Interesting. Do you see how interesting that is? That again, just because a card is named Knight of Wands, obviously it doesn't mean that it needs to be a male figure. But I kind of feel like it's, I mean, I don't know, I could be completely wrong actually. But I, again, all alleged, all just my interpretation, I kind of feel like it was a male figure. A knight in shining armor for Carlee. A Knight of Pentacles and a Knight of Wands. Isn't that interesting? And 2 knights at that came out. So 2 knights, me being completely unprepared here. Does it say 2 knights? No, it does not say. Interesting that an earth sign and a fire sign. I'm actually curious to know what sign Carlee is. Do you know, guys? If you know, put it down below in the comments. I feel like the Knight of Wands obviously would be a more impulsive character, and the Knight of Pentacles obviously is pentacles in general often stand for earthly matters, right? And for wealth, it would be a wealthy person. So quite a wealthy person with a temper. Interesting. Maybe an extrovert. And it says here that maybe in reverse this person was dragging his or her, of course, feet, literally, and wasn't sure on the decision making. But nevertheless, they thought, okay, now we need to proceed, you know. It literally says here, the seeker is dragging his or her feet on an important decision. and not without good reason. It says, the hesitation comes from being aware of how daunting or risky the project before the seeker is. Do you guys see that? You can pause, obviously. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I feel like it's totally pertains to this situation, to Carlee's risky, well, to this hoax. So this person was actually maybe like, we shouldn't go through with it. But for whatever reason, they still decided to help her, or I don't know, to I feel like that this male person, I don't know, I keep in my mind, and again, I could be bollocks, but I think this person, remember, we have many pairs here. I kind of keep feeling the term brainstorming. I kind of feel like the person was first brainstorming with Carlee. They were brainstorming what they could do and how they could do it, the emperor. But then, somewhere along the way, they kind of wanted to tap out, wanted to maybe excuse themselves, but couldn't for some reason. They were like, oh damn, oh shit, like now I need to kind of go on. And they didn't want to, maybe. I kind of feel like, based off those 2 nights being reversed, right, that somehow along the way they tapped out. They were like, I don't know, that could literally blow up in our face, which it did, but for some reason, I don't know if that's because they were very close to her, they did not want, maybe they actually did not want to like disappoint her or to be in her wrath later on, you know, to be like her, not like enemy, but they did not want Carlee to be angry at them later on, or to hold that against them. I feel like they felt like, oh my God, I'm in too deep now. Like how would Carlee react if I tap out? You know, those are also our 2 other cards. Yeah, I kind of feel like, oh, you guys can't see properly. Anyway, I need to learn to organize my space here better, but I kind of feel like, you know, they were like, I can't tap out now. But I kind of feel like they wanted at some point. They were like, that's too risky. But maybe they were afraid of her reaction. Interesting. All right. And I don't know if I'm right, of course, but I personally feel like this is maybe the same person. I feel like that's the same person. All those figures are like, they were, yeah, interesting. Okay, and last but not least, universe, please tell us, how will it end for Carlee? How will it end for Carlee? How will it end for Carlee? Oh, okay. Hello. Will there be, what will be the ending to this saga? Hello. What will be the ending? What? Okay, okay. Universe, maybe not everything at once. Okay, what will be? Wait. Oh my god. What will be? How will this whole fiasco end? Do we need more cards? Do we need? Okay, okay, okay. I feel like that's enough. Literally, as I've asked if we need more cards. Wait, let me check. Do you see it? Yeah. Okay. 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 Isn't that interesting? That's our third night already. Oh my god. Okay. The Five of Swords. The Hanged Man. Eight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Cups. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Five of Swords. I'm actually... Do we maybe need to... Five of Swords. I think it shouldn't be in... I think those two should be like that. Right? The Hanged Man in reverse and the Five of Swords upright. Alright. Let's see. Isn't that interesting that we have the Knight of Cups? Which isn't the Knight of Cups like a charming figure, right? A charming, interesting figure who can eloquently charm his way out of this. Alright. A charming, attractive man. Isn't the Knight of Cups also the knight who indicates relationships and personal connections? Alright, Eight of Pentacles. Doesn't the Eight of Pentacles stand for work? Usually, normally, right? Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, natural gifts, apprenticeship. Kind of feel like the Eight of Pentacles is work. So maybe she will need to work in order to pay off her dues or to pay her dues. The Hanged Man normally would be someone who is I feel like usually it's a person who's able to change their perspective and who is literally, right, able to change their perspective and be introspective. But because it's in reverse, or I rather put it in reverse, I think like it speaks for self-righteousness here. He or she thinks of himself as being a martyr, but is cautioned not to confuse martyrdom with selfishness. Interesting. We keep coming back to selfishness and being selfish. Interesting. Interesting that we didn't get any justice cards or nothing like that, right? When I ask how it will end. That's a knight who is charming, very charming, right? Look at him. He can charm his way out of everything, but here this card is talking about work. And I feel like in this instance especially is talking about maybe she will be forced to work in order to pay everyone back, or like pay for everything. But at the same time, she's like, I kind of feel like it won't change her point of view, you know? I kind of feel like she won't learn from that. She still will be someone keeping her perspective, keeping her feelings about the situation. She will not be apologetic, or you know what I mean. She will not gain any introspective or any understanding of what her fault has been in this situation. Okay, and then the Five of Swords. That's a minor arcana again. Isn't the Five of Swords yeah, okay, interesting. Here again it speaks about being cunning, right? Unfair advantages, spitefulness. Yeah, we are at the page of Five of Swords. Interesting. Okay, so in the reverse position it would experience the person would experience defeat, right? Recompensate, penance. I don't know. I don't know. Or I'm not sure. I kind of feel like let's ask. Okay. Let's clarify the Eight of Pentacles. Universe, please clarify the Eight of Pentacles. What will be Carlee's, like, how will she pay her debt off, or how will it look for her, dear universe? What will Carlee do? Okay, this one. Queen of Cups. Interesting. And the Five of Swords. What will be her... Will there be a punishment? And if what will be the punishment? What will be her punishment? Universe, what will be her punishment? Okay. Queen of Cups and Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. Cups, Nine of Cups. Look at this figure. This figure on this tarot card is literally has a whole treasure beneath her. Interesting. And also the Queen of Cups, isn't that a figure who indicates abundance and emotional abundance? How does it correlate to Eight of Pentacles in Carlee's case? I have to be honest, and I could be completely wrong, but I kind of feel like that all points to financial repercussions. I at least don't see, you know, at least in this reading, and I'm completely open to, maybe I have interpreted something wrong, but I don't see her going to jail or, you know, like being jailed, for instance, or going to prison. To me, everything points to financial repercussions. I think she will have financial losses. She or her family, like, if she isn't able to pay the fines. I think there will be financial fines. You know what I mean? Like, especially with this card and the Eight of Pentacles card, it's usually you need to work your you know what I mean, your little buttocks off in this card together, and then the Queen of Cups. I feel like she will have financial repercussions for sure, but maybe this Knight of Cups is indicating that she or her lawyer, if she will attain one or already has attained one, I don't know. Anyway, a figure will be able to get her off other punishments. You know what I mean? I kind of feel like it will result in a heavy financial fine or something like this. Okay, guys. Do we need to pull from this oracle? Let's pull one or two cards from this wisdom of the oracle, if I can get them open even. Me not holding things into the camera so you guys can't see anything. Here you go. One card. All right. Here you go. Is there some... well, no, that's too broad, maybe. Can you, dear universe, can you give us a hint? Can this oracle give us a hint? What will Carlee's immediate future look like? Okay, I haven't even finished my question. Carlee's, hello? Do I just... Have I been holding them too loosely? Like, oh my god. Okay, this oracle was like, hey, don't forget about me. Oh my god. Okay, I think those are the most cards which sprang out tonight. Exchanging gifts. Peace. All that glitters. Building blocks. Breeze. Interesting. All that glitters. Exchanging gifts. kind of feel like those again, you know. Wait, can you even see all of them? No, you can't see this card. This is the exchanging gift card, and all the glitters card, all that glitter. Can you guys, is it even focused? I hope you can see it properly. All that glitters, exchanging gifts, peace. Kind of feel like, especially those two, again, it speaks about financial security, right? And building blocks. I kind of feel like somewhere, somehow, a person or two people, or I don't know, her team, if she will have one, they will be able, literally, to get her off somehow. Like, again, it all ties up to financial wealthy, you know, to have the means to somehow avoid accountability, so to speak, you know. And then the peace card, I kind of feel like, yeah, so I kind of feel like she will feel her community, or like everybody's outrage and anger in financial terms, so to speak. All right, guys, it's already longer than an hour, and I don't even know if somebody will watch this video, but if you have been watching this video, thank you for all your patience. If you have been sitting through this whole hour long reading, and I hope it was interesting for you. It definitely was for me. I hope for you as well. I hope you've learned something, or enjoyed it, or learned something about the situation. Thanks a lot for tuning in, for watching, for being patient, and I plan to do more readings on different people who somehow are either public people, right, or somehow gotten themselves into the public eye for one reason or the other. And I hope you'll come along again and tune in. And I hope you're having a great day or evening or morning, wherever you're watching from. Well, and I hope you'll have a great week ahead of you. Yeah, and thanks again for tuning in. Thanks a lot, and I hope to see you soon again. Thank you. All right, bye everyone.